Jamal, I can't even, your mind, I don't know where, I know, I'm looking at your eyes, I know you gotta be exhausted, but take me back real quick though. When they said your name, Jamal, what did you feel, what was going through your mind?
I was in awe, man. It took Ryan too long to call it. For one, I was just looking down. It just took him forever to say a name. So at this point, I done dozed off like I'm in the space. Then I heard my name. I see my people jumping up and down. I'm like, oh, he done called my name. I'm the American Idol. I don't know.
You are in the history books with not only Carrie Underwood, but Kelly Clarkson and your girl Fantasia. How does it feel to be a part of this amazing legacy, man?
I'm honored. That's the word I have, honored.
Press room went crazy, man. I told my aunties, cousins to vote. This is one of them years where I'm glad American Idol got it right. To be just a winner, they got it right. And it was neck to neck because I really like John's style. Could you see yourself in the future probably doing a collab with your boy John?
No doubt, yeah. John is consistent, yes.
Like a country song? Would it be like an R&B?
It wouldn't matter because yeah. So, yeah.
Being a father with those daughters, man, what does it mean, man, to win this like that? Because they're going to grow up and they're going to go back and look at this and be like, wow, my dad did this, not only for his legacy and his future, but for us as well. How does it make you feel, man, know that your daughter's going to see this one day and be so proud of you?
Man, I love being a girl dad. It shows my sensitive side. And you know what? It actually shows you how to treat a woman. So I'm glad I got 3 girls, you know. They run me for my money, too. But I love them to death, and I wouldn't trade them for nothing. But, yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait to tell them, you know, when they get older and understand. I can't wait.
And this is the season that you won, but this is also the first time Carrie Underwood was a judge on American Idol. Did she give you any kind of cool advice, man, or anything that stood out to you that she gave you that you were like, yo, Carrie looked out?
Post and ghost. Yeah.
And how do you take that? Just like I got to just
love it because people are going to have their opinions all over the world, but you post and ghost, ain't worry about it. Just focus on the task at hand.
What's next for you, man? What do we see in the future out of Jamal Roberts?
Oh, man, I plan on releasing music in all genres. All genres.
First album? You
gonna be a lot on Richie. I'm going to go everywhere.
Be your dream collab on the first album. Who would you like? What artist that's out right now would you like to collab with your first one?
Jelly Roll and Fantasia on the first album. Yeah, no doubt.
Congratulations. Listen, I voted for Jamal. Were you surprised, or did you predict that he was going to win?
I was not surprised at all, but I feel like we were all just kind of like, what's going to happen right now? Because I feel like these have been kind of 2 front runners the whole time. You could tell, even in the room, when both of them would take the stage, it's like you would just feel the energy rise and just hear the audience in the room. So I was like, I guess this is kind of an indicator of what's going on at home too. And my son's friends, they'd be like, oh my gosh. I definitely had some Jamal lovers. I had some Thunderstorm. When I got home and Thunderstorm had gotten voted off, my boys were like, Mom, we need to talk. And I was like, I didn't do it, buddy. I know you voted for him, but I didn't do it. It was ever, you know, not America, but it was like they had their votes. So yeah.
You got it on your belt, your first time being a judge. How does it feel? You look back at it, how do you feel about how you did the season?
I had a lot of fun. I feel like I learned a lot about myself in a role like this. And yeah, it was a lot of fun, and to be a part of, you know, these contestants' journeys, I feel like I met a lot of really great hearts along the way.
And that's important in this Hollywood business. It's like you have those genuine connections. It's really important because you were there on that stage. What do you remember about that anticipation, like name being called?
Oh my gosh. Well, we had this really fun show, and it was like there was so many, you know, so much entertainment and other artists coming in and stuff like that. And then at the end of it, it was like, oh yeah, like now we're gonna read the results. So then it was a fun show for like 2 hours and like 55 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes were, you know, yes. And I felt like that's how they felt too. Like Jamal and John and all the others, like they just looked so happy and comfortable on stage, and it was like, this is where I belong. And then at the end, it was like the last 5 minutes were probably torture.
Okay, I gotta ask you this. I ain't trying to get into your pockets, your money, but will you be back? Will you be back for a judge? What they got to do to get Carrie Underwood back next?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to discuss. We're just kind of enjoying tonight. Yeah, I don't ever think too far ahead.
Before you go, I got to talk about Some Hearts, 20th anniversary. Come on now. What do you remember even back then, like when the album came out? Like what was your mindset like?
It was crazy. I mean, I won the show, immediately went on tour with the American Idol's tour at the time, was, filming things and doing photo shoots and stuff like that on all the days off. Like I didn't have a day off. And then the album came out, and now that I've done this for 20 years, like when I think back, I'm like, that was all insane. That was all so much to like shove into like no time, and we made it work. We made it happen, and it's been 20 years, and it's still something I'm so proud of.
And so many hits. What is that one song when you go and perform concerts that you got to perform, the crowd will go crazy when you perform that song?
From that album, I definitely think Before He Cheats and Jesus Take the Wheel. I feel like those are the ones that I can't get out of the room, and I don't want to get out of the room without performing.
I have my cousins, my aunties, we were all voting for Jamal, man.
I'm really happy for him. I was thinking he would be the potential front runner, and but John had done. I mean, I'd never seen somebody. He started being really crafty with a lot of stuff, and he started singing really good. And I picked to sing with John. So, but I really felt like when you look at Jamal's ability where he's at, he is ready to go. They need to go cut some songs on him and let him go change some people's lives right now. And when I look at his audition to where he is right now, just what a there's so many stories that we heard about his work ethic and concentrating on winning. Jamal, it's just really neat that he won. Really proud of him.
And his daughters, having them cry, like they was in there crying. It was such an emotional moment. It was crazy.
Well, listen, I mean, I live in Nashville where a lot of kids moved there to sing. I moved there to sing. And I had to work on my singing to get to. But when you look at a kid like him teaching school at Meridian, Mississippi, pardon, I kind of spit on you a little bit. But when you see a guy like that teaching school, and I kind of said that tonight, the fact that American Idol was able to bring him out of that and show him to the world is so special for me. And the fact that he is that great in a deviation in the road of life, we would have never got to know his voice. And so I hope the world can really know it forever.
No, congrats on a great season. The contestants were great. I ended up interviewing Ryan, man. I asked him, I said, hey, what's next, man? The season's over. Who are you going to miss the most out of all the judges, right? He said, well, we're on a group text. I ain't going to tell you who he said, but who are you going to miss the most out of all the judges?
Well, I mean, listen, it was a great year to enjoy the camaraderie with Carrie. Her first year, I think she did amazing. And I think like I said, we got the group thread. And listen, anytime you reconnect with Lionel and check on him and hear about where he's been and where he's gone, I mean, he's in a different country every day. But and Carrie, her husband and I, we get out in the outdoors quite a bit, so we all frequently talk, and I just the main thing is we enjoy doing the show, and it's really fun doing the show, and it's especially fun on nights like tonight. I mean, and when you look at the talent that came back tonight and the talent that we turned away, that top 10 probably could have won any other previous year we've done, and for whatever, just all of the stars aligned, and there was a lot of great kids in there this year.
Look, my producers gave me this picture, and I'm asking this question because you and Lionel have been around here for a minute. Right. And speaking of great contestants, we got Mr. Benson Boone, man.
Right.
Benson Boone used to be on this show, right? What can you remember when you first saw him perform? Do you know he was going to be a star?
Yeah, I remember I thought he was incredible, and I remember Katie. After he auditioned for us, we all huddled up and we were like, that's a superstar. So, and then for some reason, obviously, I think he just did his audition and didn't return to the show. But he's certainly a talented kid, very creative, beautifully gifted as an artist and creative person. I'm so glad he's on the path of superstardom.
Even Katie said they're going to swoon for Benson Boone.
Right, they are. And then I just wonder how long he can land those flips.
That's what I would ask.
I'm like, that boy, I'm like, hey, be careful. You'll be Mick Jagger out there at 80 trying to do that.
Lastly, before you go, would you be down to do a collab with Benson Boone anytime in the future?
Oh, I'd be down with any collab as long as the song makes sense. And collabs are always they're always interesting to see. The song dictates the collab. Yep.
Jamal Roberts, my auntie's cousins. I told everybody to vote for him. This is one that I'm so excited about.
Jamal, I'm glad you was your auntie's cousin, because Jamal is also everybody I know in Atlanta, Georgia's cousin, everybody I know in Mississippi's cousin, and Florida. I mean, if one more of my friends would text me and say, Lionel, now what do you have to do to get Jamal to number one? I said, it ain't me, guys. You gotta vote. Well, hallelujah, you voted. And I have to tell you, I'm crying on the finale. I can't tell you how happy I am for him. Although, don't even worry about, there's no number 2 here.
Yeah, no.
Let me just make that clear.
If you make it this far, you're going to have a career.
And both of them are solid in their area. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't even think about anything else. It's just that for the first time I have felt that they got it down to the right 2. You follow me? And all we have to do now is enjoy their careers.
Yes.
I want free backstage passes. That's all.
Give me the VIP.
Oh my God! No, it was a glorious season. Everybody up to the top 20. When I say from top 20 on to 1, they got careers. Honestly, it's just that they're that good.
And I interviewed Luke Bryan and I interviewed Ryan. I was like, yo, the season is over. You guys can take a breath. Who are you going to miss the most? I won't even tell you what everybody else said, but who will you miss the most?
Of my group? Oh, okay.
Your judges.
Of my judges.
Because Ryan said you guys on a group text and everything, so who would you miss the most?
No, we have a private sideline text that we talk all the gossip to. May it never get tapped into because we're all just going to go to jail. But so the person I'm going to miss the most, Luke.
It's the Luke and Lionel show.
You know what it is? And I'm saying this really, the way we talk to each other reminds me so much of the way Kenny and I used to talk. You know what I'm saying? And when he looks at me, I'm going, I know what you're thinking.
You and Lionel, y'all got so much of you and Luke. My producers gave me this photo. You guys, when you first saw my man Benson Boone, what was your first take when you saw Benson Boone? And did you know he was going to be a star?
Yes. No, listen. You have to know something. Everyone thinks it's singing. It's not singing. It's attitude. It's personality, and more important, likability. But that's a stylist.
Come on now.
That's a stylist. That's a stylist. Now, when you come out with that look right there, I'd love to tell you he's original. That brother stole the Commodore's look. Now, I'm not getting loud, but I want credit where credit is due. Thank you very much.
Could you ever see yourself doing a collab with him, my man?
Any day now. And when I'm saying to you right now, my problem is that I'm so busy trying to find the new talent for American Idol, we're not capitalizing on the folks I want to do. So the answer is yes. I'm going to take this little break here, go on tour to Europe, put the book out. I'm leaving tomorrow. 30 shows in Europe, June and July, 30. And then I come back in September. August is off. Come back in September to do my book tour. Book is called Truly. And so that's coming. And then if there's still anything left of me, I'll be about that big, then I'll be able to go in the studio and rock a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Lord, it's always a pleasure. Get some rest, man, after this, brother.
Rest? No. I know. I thrive on exhaustion. Just kidding, y'all. Just kidding.